Hello and good morning to everyone. This is Devasis Mohanty. I am welcoming you to our rational number discussion, and today we will do the discussion of the exercise 1.2, and the topic name of the exercise 1.2 is how we have to show the rational number on the number line. Otherwise it is called as your number line representation of the rational number. Okay, so on the number line, actually how we can show where is which rational number lies. Whenever we will do the research on the rational number, always you will get either the rational number, in the rational number either the numerator it is the greater one, otherwise the numerator it is the smaller one, otherwise both the numerator and the denominators are equal to one another. Whenever the numerator and the denominators are equal to one another, so it means 100% the result it will be 1. You know very well that how to show that the 1 on the number line. That one it is very easy. Okay, but now I want to show you first, whenever you are getting any of the rational number where the numerator it is greater than the denominator. Whenever the numerator it is greater than the first one I am showing to you, numerator it is the smaller than the denominator. Okay, so in that case what we have to do? So you just have to remember the rational number may be 1 by 2, otherwise 2 by 3, otherwise 4 by 5. Whenever you are getting the rational number just like this and all are of positive types and the numerator it is smaller than denominator, always you have to remember, always just like our proper fraction discussion, proper fraction always lies between 0 and 1. In the same way you have to remember, rational number where the numerator it is the smaller than the denominator and the rational number it is positive, always the rational number lies between 0 and 1. Is it okay to everyone? Can I go to do the discussion of the next one? Another one it is, whenever the numerator it is smaller than the denominator, once again repeating, whenever the numerator is the smaller than the denominator and the rational number it is negative, that rational number always lies between 0 and -1. How is all these? First one I said, rational number in which the numerator is smaller than the denominator and the rational number it is positive, that rational number always lies between 0 and 1. And whenever the rational number in which the numerator is smaller than the denominator and the rational number it is negative, so it means that rational number always lies between 0 and -1. Is it okay? Then after, where you are getting the numerator it is greater than the denominator, where you are getting the numerator it is greater than the denominator, always, so it means, otherwise you can say it as just like improper fraction. Whenever you are getting the improper fraction, just like the improper fraction and it is positive, it is our positive rational number, in that case always you have to express that improper fraction, otherwise that rational number you have to it into the mixed fraction. Mixed form you have to convert. Suppose after converting you are getting it as the 1 whole 1 by 2. Suppose you are getting, so it means you can reach at 1, then after from the next 1 unit you just have to find out 1 by 2. Okay, and whenever you are getting the numerator it is the greater one and the fraction it is and the sign it will be negative, always also you have to convert it into mixed fraction, and after converting it into your mixed fraction, so suppose the mixed fraction form is -1 whole 1 by 2, so it means from the 0 you just have to reach at -1, then after -1 whole 1 by 2, so -1 on reaching -1, then after from the next one you just have to find out the 1 by 2. So the total it will be -1 whole 1 by 2, otherwise anything. Okay, so first I want to show you few of the example, and after after seeing how one question can be done, then after you will get the thorough knowledge. Okay, so first I want to do the discussion of the 3 by 4. First question it is giving that 3 by 4. As you know that 3 by 4 numerator it is smaller and it is also positive. Numerator it is smaller than the denominator, also it is the positive rational number. So it means always it lies between 0 and 1. 0 and 1 means within the unit length it lies. So how to find where it lies perfectly? So for which 3 by 4 means the denominator it is 4. Denominator it is 4 means from 0 to 1 unit length you have to divide it into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts by 4 equal part you can get after cutting it into 3 different mark. Okay, so after cutting at a different mark, so you can make it as the 4 different parts, and whenever you are getting it as the 4 different parts, first part, second part, third part and fourth part, as it is given that to find out the 3 by 4, so it means first mark leave, second mark leave and third mark where you have given the third mark, that point you have to choose it as the 3 by 4. Easy or difficult? Okay, another question I am showing to you. Another question it is 4 by 5. Also in the 4 by 5 the numerator it is smaller than the denominator. As the numerator it is the smaller than the denominator and also the rational number it is positive, so for which 100% it lies between 0 and 1. Here the denominator it is how much that number of parts I must have to divide the unit length. So that unit length I must have to divide it into 5 equal parts. So it means by cutting at 4 places. So whenever I will cut it at 4 places, so it becomes converted it into 5 equal parts. And whenever it is converted it into 5 equal parts, it is given that 4 by 5, it means 4 out of 5. So you have to choose the fourth number of parts, otherwise fourth mark from the fifth mark. So it means first line, second line, third line, fourth line, where it is the fourth line mark is there, that point it is our 4 by 5. Ready? Another question I am showing you that minus 3 by 5. Minus 3 by 5, it is the one of the rational number where the numerator is the smaller than the denominator. Numerator is smaller than the denominator. Okay. Then after it is of a minus sign. I have already said numerator smaller and it is having the minus sign. It means it lies between 0 and minus 1. The same thing you have to follow. 0 and minus 1, but you should have to, denominator it is 5 means I must have to divide the unit length it into 5 equal parts. And out of a 5 equal parts, I have to choose the third part. But always you have to start from the 0. 0, then after first point it is our minus 1 by 3, then after minus 2 by 3, then after minus 3 by 5, 3 by 5, which one it is, I think it is asked for the minus 3 by 5. So that one, it is our required one. So for which we have to stop at there. Another question I am showing you that the question it is 9 by 5. So 9 by 5 it is that type of rational number. 9 by 5 it is that type of rational number where the numerator it is greater than the denominator. Numerator it is greater than the denominator, and I have already said whenever the numerator it is greater than the denominator, in that case always you have to convert that rational number it into mixed form. Okay, so whenever you are converting it into mixed form, it becomes 1 whole 4 by 5. 1 whole 4 by 5. 1 whole 4 by 5, it means 1 plus 4 by 5. Just like 1 rupees 50 paisa, it means 1 rupees and 50 paisa. So in the same way, 1 whole 4 by 5, it means 1 and 4 by 5. Otherwise 1 plus 4 by 5. So it means you have to reach at 1 first on the number line 0, then after it is 1. So 1 whole 4 by 5 means first you have to reach at 1. Then after 4 by 5 means proper, so 100% 4 by 5 it lies in the next one. Clear? So it means anyhow we have to reach at 1. After reaching 1, we want extra 4 by 5, and that extra 4 by 5 it is within the 1 and 2. So 1 and 2, that unit length, once again you have to divide it into denominator 5. It means 5 equal parts by cutting it at 4 different places. So then after 4th place out of 5 different places, it is called as your 4 by 5. So from the starting 1 and 4 by 5, it is equal to 1 whole 4 by 5, which it is equal to your 9 by 5. Is it okay? Next question, it is our minus 4 by 3. It is also that type of rational number where the numerator it is greater than the denominator. Minus 4 by 3, it is that type of rational number where the numerator it is the greater than the denominator, but here the sign it is minus. Okay, so forget the sign, then after convert it into its mixed form. After converting it into mixed form, it becomes 1 whole 1 by 3. Then after give the minus sign. So it means minus 1 whole 1 by 3. So it means it will go in the negative side. So it means first we have to reach at minus 1, then after extra minus 1 by 3. extra 1 by 3, but in the negative direction. Actually minus 4 by 3 means minus 1 whole 1 by 3, which means minus within the bracket 1 plus 1 by 3. And on opening the bracket, its really meaning is minus 1 minus 1 by 3. So it means minus 1, then after minus 1 by 3 it will go. So it means first I have to start from the 0, then after 1, then after from 1 to 2, 1 to 2. Already we have reached at 1. Then after between the 1 and 2, I have to search the extra 1 by 3. Extra 1 by 3 denominator, it is our 3, for which 1 to minus 1 to 2, that unit length I have to divide it into 3 equal parts. Why 3? Because 1 by 3. So 3 equal parts, and from the 3 equal parts I have to choose the first part. First part, it is our 1 by 3. So first I have reached at minus 1, then minus 1 and 1 by 3. Otherwise minus 1 and minus 1 by 3. So for which the point it will say the rational number minus 1 whole 1 by 3 is representing that point, which it is also same as minus 4 by 3. So now we will do few of the questions from the exercise 1.2, which are very easy. Okay, so first question, it is given that how to show that the 7 by 4 on the number line. 7 by 4, everyone knows it as the numerator, it is greater than the denominator, and its sign, it is positive. First we have to convert it into its mixed form, and its mixed form, it is 1 whole 3 by 4. So on the number line, first I have to reach at 1, then after next 3 by 4, next 3 by 4 means proper, next 3 by 4 it lies between next unit, next unit means next one. So first it is 1 I have reached, then from 1 to 2, between 1 to 2 that number lies. So first I have to reach at 1, then from 1 to 2 that length I have to divide it into 4 equal parts. And from that 4 equal parts, whenever I will take the third point, it is called as the value of rational number of 1 whole 3 by 4. Easy, okay. Next question, it is our minus 5 by 6. So minus 5 by 6, it is that rational number where the numerator, it is smaller than the denominator, and its sign, it is minus. So numerator smaller means lies between 0 and 1 whenever positive, but it is the negative minus 5 by 6, so 100% it lies between 0 and minus 1. 0 and minus 1. So for which on the number line 0 and minus 1, but the denominator is 6, it means that unit length I have to divide it into 6 equal parts. So from the 6 equal parts, whenever I will choose the fifth part from the 0, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, so that part it is called as our minus 5 by 6. Question number 1, it is very easy. I feel, and also the 100% the same thing you feel. Okay. Then after question number 2, it is given that minus 2 by 11, minus 5 by 11, minus 9 by 11 on the number line. On the number line, at a time 3 rational numbers you have to show. But all the rational numbers are negative. Also all the rational number numerator are smaller than the denominator. See, minus 2 is less than 11, minus 5 is less than 11, and minus 9 is less than 11. All are numerator are smaller, and also numerator are minus. So it means it lies between 0 and minus 1. So it means from the negative side 0 and minus 1, I have to divide the unit length it into 11 equal parts. How to make it as the 11 equal parts? By cutting it at 10 places. Whenever I will mark it at 10 places, the unit length it becomes the 11 number of parts. And out of 11 number of parts, from the 0 towards the left side, second mark it is our minus 2 by 11, fifth mark it is our minus 5 by 11, and the ninth part it is our minus 9 by 11. Easy, I feel. Okay. Then after question number 3, it is given smaller than. We have to write down few of the rational numbers which are smaller than 2. Rational number which are smaller than 2. Achha, on the number line, smaller means lies in the left side. On the number line, smaller rational number means one can find it on the number line easily by getting the smaller number means always lies in the left side. So from the 2 left side, which rational numbers are there? 100% that rational numbers are less than 2. So for which one can write it easily. 1 lies to the left side. Then after 1 by 2, it is also lies between 0 and 1. Then after 0 also lies. 0 it is also rational number. 0 means 0 by 1, otherwise 0 by 2, otherwise 0 by 3. Okay. Then after minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2 lies between 0 and minus 1. Then after minus 1 means minus 1 by 1. Also many students can write the answering differently. Just like less than 1, one can write the answer 1 whole 1 by 2. 1 whole 1 by 2, which is equal to 3 by 2. One can write. Also one can write 1 whole 3 by 4. So which is equal to 7 by 4. One can write in this way. And also 0 to 1. Suppose anyone wants to write the rational number lies between 0 and 1. 100% that rational number less than 2. So 0 and 1, it means always that rational number you have to choose where the numerator is smaller than the denominator. 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5, 99 by 100, 100 by 200, 999 divided by 1000. All these lies there, and it's negative. Minus 1 by 2, 0 and minus 1 means minus 1 by 2, minus 2 by 3, minus 99 by 100. All these lies are there. So many more number you can write it there. Okay. And another question, question number 7. It is just like the question number 3, for which after the 3, question number 3, I am doing the question number 7. Okay. Rational number greater than minus 2. A rational number greater than minus 2. Minus 2 means left side. Greater than means that rational number lies to the right of the minus 2. Clearly it is seen on the right of the minus 2 on the number line. Minus 1 lies. Minus 1. Then after 0. 0 is also rational number, minus 1 is rational number, 1 is rational number, 2 is rational number, 3 is also a rational number. Okay, because minus 1 means minus 1 by 1, 0 means 0 by 1, otherwise 0 by 2, otherwise 0 by 3. Then 1 means 1 by 1, rational number, 2 means 2 by 1, also rational number, 3 means 3 by 1, it is also another rational number. Otherwise, if you want to write, sir, it is greater than the minus 2, I want to write some of the number which lies between minus 1 and minus 2, one can write in this way, minus 1 whole 1 by 2, minus 1 whole 1 by 2, which it is equal to minus 3 by 2. Okay. Also another one, it is minus 1 whole 2 by 4, minus 1 whole 2 by 4. 4, 1 is 4, then after 2, 6 by 4. Also one can write it as the 6 by 4. Suppose anyone wants to write, sir, I want a number which lies between minus 1 and 0. Also it is greater than the minus 2. Yes, you can write minus 1 and 0. It means the numerator it is smaller than the denominator, and the sign it will be minus. It means minus 1 by 2, minus 2 by 3, minus 4 by 5, minus 7 by 8, minus 70 by 80. Otherwise, another one wants to write the number from the 0 to 1. Sir, I want to write down the number which is greater than minus 2, but it lies between 0 and 1. Yes, you can write in this way. 0 and 1, it will be our 4 by 5, 5 by 6, 6 by 7, 7 by 8, 20 by 30, 40 by 60. In this way, one can write. After 1 also, between 1 and 2, 1 whole 1 by 2 means 3 by 2. In this way also you can write. And I hope exercise 1.1, question number 1 to 3 and question number 7 all are easy, I feel, and also the same thing I am expecting from you. Okay, so today your task is you just have to do all these examples what I said to you along with the exercise question from question number 1, 2, 3 and 7. All these questions answer you have to do in your CW copy. Okay, and also keep practicing in your rough copy. Anywhere any problem, you have to feel free to call me. Okay, and in my next class we will do the discussion of the question number 4, 5 and 6. Okay, thank you, have a nice day, bye bye.